Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Arlene, and if you're new here, welcome. And on this channel lately we talk a lot about fragrances. We're going to talk a little bit about other things in my life, so it's going to be kind of like that sort of channel from now on. So if you're all here for it, great, and if you're not, all right, go find another channel. Anywho, on today's video, I'm just gonna go over with you. You're not gonna see my face after like this portion of the video, because I'm gonna go one by one, and I'm going to go over my entire, oh, my hair looks kind of weird, my entire perfume collection all over again. So this might be a long one, so get your coffee, get your breakfast, get yourself a little snack, get something, make yourself comfortable. It's Saturday morning when this is being posted. Not sure when you're watching it, but that's when it's being posted. Because I'm getting a lot of requests of like, well, what are your favorites? And like, you know, the Middle Easterns, now that you've had some for a while. So I figured it would be a good opportunity to kind of like go over everything once again. And I'm going to be saying whether I would buy this or not again, now that I've had it for a while, I've used it for a while, now that the scent is really starting to develop into what it's supposed to be. Would I either definitely buy again, maybe buy again, meaning like I'm still not sure, so, or definitely not. And definitely not doesn't always mean I don't love it. It doesn't mean that it's a bad perfume. I'll probably just briefly go over why. So let's just get right into it. And then there's gonna be talking and updates on other future videos about everything else that's going on in life. It's just that today I just got home from work. I'm really tired. I left a little bit early because last night I had my daughter's open house for school, and it's pretty far from home. It's close to my job, but my job is far from home too. So I was there till like almost 8:30 at night. I was pretty tired and exhausted. By the time I got home, it was late for me to do everything I have to do before I can actually get into bed, and I got to bed late, and I'm just so exhausted that all I want to do is wash off my makeup. I took off my jewelry, I took off my work clothes. I'm gonna wash off my makeup, take a shower, and go to bed early tonight. And if I have time, maybe I'll make a bonus video tomorrow if I feel a little bit better and I feel a little bit more rested. But for today's video, it's gonna be easy for me because I'm just gonna be going one by one over every perfume and how I would rate it. Would I get it again? Would I not get it again? You know, what I think about it. And there will be future videos to come about what are my top favorite Middle Easterns now that I've had a lot of time to sit with my Middle Easterns. A lot of people want to know more about the Middle Easterns because they don't have much of a budget for, you know, a designer or a niche. But with that said, sometimes you blind buy for Middle Eastern perfumes that you don't quite love, and there's the money for one really good niche or designer that you love. The whole trick is to try to get a sample, try to smell it first, because I made a lot of blind buys, and I don't think I want to really do that anymore. I try to order little samples first. And so anyway, without further ado, let's just get right into that video, okay? Alrighty, so first things first, we're gonna start with our Middle Eastern rack. This whole rack on this side of my bed are my Middle Easterns. These are all cherry perfumes. Now, I have not been wearing a lot of cherry perfumes over the course of the summer because to me, cherry is very fall and winter. I mean, I guess you could wear it in the summertime, but these have not been used very much over the course of the summer. So I'm looking forward to wearing them now in the fall. So let's start over here with Sweet Heaven Cherry. I actually sprayed a little bit of this on last night for nostalgic reasons. This was one of the first perfume bottles that I ever bought. And this smells like a boozy, but light, airy sort of cherry. And I very much like this. I think I have a backup bottle of this. So would I buy that one again if it ran out? I'm gonna say yes. I'm not gonna buy one because I have a backup, but if I didn't have a backup and this ran out, I would buy it again. This is a really lovely cherry perfume, and I very much enjoy that one. This one is more sophisticated, more elegant. This is Cherry Bouquet by Afnan. This is supposed to be very similar to Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, which is ridiculously expensive. So this is completely, excuse me, I got a frog in my throat, completely worth it. It's a perfect dupe because I did try Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. I have a backup. I haven't used much of it because again, I bought it like towards the end of the spring, or you know, mid to end spring. So I'm definitely planning to use this a lot during the fall and Christmas time of the year. Would I buy this again? Absolutely, most definitely, yes. Back here, I have one that is not even on Fragrantica. I found this on Amazon. It's called Divine Cherry Hamidi is the brand, the Lost Paradise collection. This smells really lovely and I have a backup of it. It's a little oily, but yet at the same time doesn't seem to last very long. The scent is beautiful, but the performance is kind of like a body splash. Like it doesn't stick around for very long. So I've used a lot of it because I've used it for bed. I've sprayed it all over my sheets. I've sprayed it on my pajamas. The scent is gorgeous. Now, would I buy this one again? I'm gonna say maybe. Not because it smells bad. I love the smell. But I just feel like for the performance, I mean, all I use it for is really at home, because if I wore this for work during the day or just, you know, for a regular day, I'd be spraying this like every 30 minutes. So then back here we have one that until recently I didn't like. This was actually recommended to me by a subscriber. This is Afnan Supremacy Tapis Rouge. And I didn't like it at first, but after I've had some time with it, I do like the scent. It reminds me a little bit of, it's gonna sound weird, but it's like Valaya with cherry. That's the best way I can describe it. Reminds me a little bit of, down here, we'll get to it later. This is Afnan Mystique Bouquet. If you can see it right there, the green bottle. It's similar to that. It's like fruity, peachy, bright, fresh, but with a cherry in there, which gives it, of course, cherry always has like a little bit of a liqueur booziness, but it's not heavy or anything like it's nothing like Camera or Angel Share, or even like Sweet Heaven Cherry for that matter. That's very different. That's sweet in a different way. This has like a citrusy sweet cherryness to it, which I kind of like, but I don't love. So would I buy this again? I'm gonna say no. So I do like the perfume. I think it smells pretty. I just don't feel like it's very me. And I feel like there's something about it, I'm not sure what it is, that is a little bit masculine. Not sure, again, I don't know what it is, but it's very refreshing. I would say this is a good unisex perfume. I think this is actually very nice for a man. Maybe it's the bergamot. I'm not sure what it is, but it's just not like a romantic, sweet sort of cherry like how I would like. And I don't know, I might change my mind about that one. It might turn into a maybe. This is a dupe for BDK Smoking Rouge Smoking. This is Francique 107.9. This smells like literal smoked cherries. I haven't used it much, but I have at the same time, mostly to be at home. I wore this when my daughter had some friends over and one of the kids was like, you smell really nice. My gripe with this one so far is that I feel like it doesn't last very much either. It smells lovely when I spray it. Maybe I'd go nose blind, but like within like 30 minutes, I kind of don't smell it anymore. So I'm hoping that while it's been sitting throughout the summer, it's gonna perform better in the fall. Would I buy that one again? I'm gonna say yes for now, because it's a cherry and I like it. And if it ever runs out, I think I'm gonna miss that scent. It's very unique. I've never smelled anything like that before. Obviously, besides the one that it's duping. This is Maison Alhambra, which is an incredible dupe house, as most of us know. And this is called L'Intense Rouge Addiction. This is supposed to be a dupe of Givenchy's L'Interdite, the Rouge one. I know they have two Rouge perfumes, but I think this is like the Rouge that's like lighter red. I'm not sure. Would I buy this again? Yes, 100 times yes. It's very fall, okay? I've used it because I love the scent, but it's very fall. It's got that heavy, it almost has like an ambery, and it's weird because I can very easily not like amber. It has an ambery, how do I say? It's like L'Interdite, but like, again, with a hint of a cherry note. And I don't even think this has cherry in it. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not looking at notes right now, but I really, really like this one a lot. I definitely either would get the original or buy that one again. Anyway, moving on to the next category. Here we have Cotton Abayed by the Royal Cotton Collection. Malakit Al Oud says it down here. I have a backup of this. It's an easy, clean vanilla. Just vanilla. Like, this is literally vanilla. This is good for layering. It's simple. You can wear this anywhere you want. Some people say it's a dupe for Ariana Grande's Vanilla Mod. Would I buy it again? I don't know, because I have other vanilla perfumes that I love more, but I feel like this is so simple, so easy. If you're just starting your perfume journey or collection, you might enjoy this. It's very, very simple and easy. But I think I prefer more complicated, more complex, sophisticated vanillas, but this is really pretty. I don't dislike it at all. So maybe I should say maybe. I'm gonna say maybe. Now this is a dupe for Burberry Her Elixir. This is Now Women, and I'll be honest with you. There's a little bit of a dent there because I've been trying to love it. I used to not like this when I first got it. I hate the bottle. I'm sorry, I just do. But I hated the scent when I first got it. It was too juvenile, Jolly Rancher candy-ish. I didn't love it. But now in the heat of the summer, I've learned to like it. So this originally was an absolute no. I even tried to sell it. I was like, nope, I would never buy this again. Now it's a maybe. It's not a for sure yes, but it's a maybe because I'm starting to like the scent for summer. And I have an Ocha bottle that is very similar to that scent profile, which I'll go over later. Her Confession, very interesting, unique perfume, lactonic, milky, smells like a glass of milk with flowers and a little bit of burnt incense. I think it's very pretty, but I think it's a little odd. Would I buy this again? No, just for that purpose. It's very interesting. I'm enjoying it for like the sake of like exploring something new and different. But do I love this scent profile? I kind of don't. So it's there. Sometimes I wear it. I've never used it as my perfume of the day because I don't think I would be able to stand myself anymore after a while. This is Paris Corners, Hibisco Nirvana. I had made a video about my top 10 favorites when I first started collecting perfume, and this was one of them. I don't think this is a favorite anymore. I'll tell you why. As it has sat, it has gotten increasingly stronger. And when I first got this and took it out of the box, it was already pretty strong, which is why I liked it. I actually didn't like it upon the first spray because it had a very strong like lime note, but then that calmed down and I got the sweetness of the rose and the hibiscus flower, and I really started to like it. But this is very, very, very strong, almost slightly repulsive if you're not careful. So I have to be in the mood for this. If I wear this, I'm gonna smell it all day long. It's very powerful, and it's like I feel like I get sick of myself after a while. So is it still a favorite? I don't know. I have a backup. I actually had 2 backup bottles of this. I gave one as a gift to someone. I don't know if they like it or not. If they hate it, they can give it to someone else. This was pretty cheap. It was like $20. And I have another backup. I don't know if I'll ever get through this. So that's that. I know I said I loved it, and I did, but I've sort of changed my mind. This one is almost an identical perfume to this one. So I kind of wish I didn't buy both. So would I buy it again? No. I've barely used it, barely made a scratch in the bottle. So I might sell this one. Again, it smells nice. In fact, this one's probably better because it's a little bit less strong and powerful than Hibisco Nirvana. So if you want to try this scent profile and you're a little afraid that that one might be a little too strong, maybe try this one first. This is a dupe from, again, Maison Alhambra called Candid Tonight. And it's a dupe for a discontinued perfume by Jean Paul Gaultier called Scandal by Night, which I adore. Of all the Scandal perfumes, and I've tried them, this is my favorite. So I would definitely buy this again if it runs out. Down to my rose collection. This is a dupe for Louis Vuitton Rose de Vence. It's called Rose of Dreams by Zemaya. Would I buy it again? Absolutely. I even have a backup of this. This is a fresh, delicious, clean, fresh out of the shower, just watery rose. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Beautiful perfume for a hot summer day, just for a relaxing summer evening. This is Delilah. It's a dupe for Delina. I'm a little over Delina. I'm kind of sick of Delina. I'm starting to hate Delina. Same thing with Baccarat Rouge and every Baccarat Rouge dupe that exists. I smell Baccarat Rouge everywhere I go, and I cannot stand it anymore. I'm not saying I can't stand Delina. I can't stand Baccarat Rouge. But I'm trying to sell this one. This is pretty full still. And the reason I'm trying to sell it is because of all the Delina flankers, my favorite is the Delina Exclusive. And this is the Delina Exclusive flanker dupe from Cadlage called Rose Couture. It's a little bit sweeter, more fruity. I feel like there's a strawberry note in there. I could be wrong, but I feel like this is a prettier scent than this one. So why have so many, right? Because then this one back here is more creamy, milky, and it has a strawberry and I think a grape note. This is Amirat Al Arab Privy Rose by Asdaf. I have a backup of this. Would I buy it if it runs out? Yes. Obviously, I don't need to have a backup, but if I didn't, yes. I love this perfume. Look where the dent is at. It's comforting to wear at home. It's very bright and fresh and summery, but like soft, slightly powdery. It's so, so pretty. It's like a Delina cousin, right? Like these are all like family members. She's the most boring. She's the most sexy and interesting. She's comforting and sweet, okay? This one, I had a backup bottle. I gave it to my mother because she actually liked the perfume, so I let her try it. If she liked it, she could have it because I don't think I would buy it again. This is also similar to Delina, but the more I've had it and the more I've worn it, and it's a beautiful perfume. It's a little bit like Delina, which is not my favorite of all the Delina flankers, but it's heavier on the rose, and it's just something a little bit I don't know, like incensey, I guess, heavier on the incense, a little bit more like strong rose, Arabic, just heavy. Again, maybe it's the season. Maybe it's the fact that, you know, I've just gotten through summer. Maybe in the winter time or in the fall, I'll fall in love with this again. But when I first got it, I fell in love with it, which is why it has a big dent. And then I just got over it. So maybe I'm just bored of it. So I'm going to say maybe. I'm not going to say no. I'm going to say maybe. Noble Blush. Oh my God, 100 times yes. It's funny because when I first got this one, oops, I actually did not like it all that much. I thought it smelled like Play-Doh. I didn't like it. And as it has sat, it has gotten really, really beautiful. Every once in a while, I'll pick up a bottle or two and just try them again. I picked this up on a random morning and I put it on and I absolutely fell in love with it. I don't have a backup of it, but if this runs out, I think I would buy it again for sure. Moving down to this category. Oops, sorry. Sorry for the wobbly camera. I'm doing my best here. This one caught me by surprise. I had talked about this in one of my early videos about how disgusting it smelled. Disgusting because it has coconut and pineapple done in a weird way that to me smelled a little bit like baby vomit. And I don't know if I got used to it. I don't know if it changed. I don't know if maybe my nose kind of like broadened its horizons or something, but it smells a little bit more tolerable. It smells a little better, less like baby vomit, a little bit more like, you know, pina colada-ish, sort of like suntan lotiony summer, but still has a pretty perfuminess vibe that's kind of like elegant. So I decided to keep it. I think it's nice for summer. So I'm probably not gonna wear that for a while because, you know, summer's on its way out. Cashmere Sunshine Musk by Carrelage, 1,000 times yes. This stuff is so freaking good. I love this. I have a backup of it. If I didn't have a backup, yes, I would buy it again. Oh, would I buy this one again? Probably no. I'm gonna say no. Not even a maybe, no. Why? Because I've just grown to like it because I'm like, okay, you're not so bad anymore, but I just don't love it. I know people who love this. Like, that's fine. Good for you. I'm glad you do. I don't hate it anymore, but I don't love it. I like it and I'm tolerating it and I would find uses for it. But when it runs out, I think I'm just going to be relieved because I'm not going to want to buy it again. Now, this guy, absolutely. This is like a sweet, salty. Some people say this is like Olympia. I'm sorry, it's not. I believe this is better than Olympia. So get this. This is so freaking good. This, I bought it strictly for nostalgic purposes because as a Cuban American person, Latin kids would always be bathed in violet water perfume. And this is a violet scented perfume, even though there's no violet in the actual notes. But the way that all those notes are composed, it smells very much like baby, you know, royal violets, which is what we used to wear as children. So that's what it reminds me of. But do I want to wear this for work? Do I want to wear this out on a date? Do I want to wear this besides being at home for the sake of comfort, maybe for bed? No, I don't. So I like it. Maybe I'll buy it again if I feel nostalgic, if it runs out completely, but I'm not sure if I would. I don't think I would because I have so many other perfumes that I love. I also didn't like this one when I first got it. This is Lattafa's Iman. This is supposed to be a dupe for Armani My Way. And My Way is very tuberose heavy, and I'm like kind of iffy about tuberose. Do I love it? Do I not love it? I'm not sure. But this has a lot of like pretty fruits and like citrus, like bergamot, which makes it rather refreshing. And at first I didn't like it, but now I kind of do, and sometimes I reach for it. So I'm not sure if I would buy this again. I'm gonna say maybe, because I'd rather buy that than My Way with the price of Armani perfumes. This is, again, dupe for Perfume de Marly's Balaya. This is Mystique Bouquet by Afnan. This is a very fruity, mostly peachy, slightly musky, fresh, you know, citrusy, bright, summer hot day perfume. Will I buy this again? Yes, absolutely. Look at the dent. I think it smells delectable for a beautiful hot summer day. I love it. It is kind of a little bit too much on the sweet side where you might be a little bit repulsed because not sweet like Gourmand, but sweet like fruity sweet, like peachy sweet. So if you don't want too much sweet and you prefer a little bit more floral freshness, then I would say go for this one, which I also love and I would definitely buy again. This is similar to, I think it's called Fleur Narcotique. This is called Le Fleur Bouquet by Afnan. It's a little bit more fresh and crisp and floral. Has a little bit of fruitiness too, but just not as fruity and sweet as this guy. This is just a little bit more on the freshy girl side. So I love them both. I would definitely buy them both. So coming down to this very last row, I'm trying to sell this one. This is supposed to be similar to Herba Pura, Confidential Private Gold by Lattafa. I just don't love the Herba Pura vibe. This was a blind buy. and it gives me that rotten fruit vibe with a little bit of a weird, you know, Middle Eastern sort of darkness that I don't care for, like a sourness that I don't like. I sold my Jasmine Wisp for the same reason. I feel like it smelled very similar to this. If you like Jasmine Wisp, you would like this. I'm gonna leave a link in the description box for my Mercari account if you guys are interested in buying this from me. As you can see, the bottle's in, oop, hi, there I am. The bottle's in pretty good condition. And I've only sprayed it a few times to try it, and I'm selling it really dirt cheap. So nope, would not buy that one again. Don't love it. This is one of the very first Middle Eastern perfumes I ever bought. Would I buy it again? Abso-freaking-lutely. This smells like a beach tropical vacation. When I first got it, it was too light. I could barely smell anything. I should have been more patient. I oversprayed. Look at the dent. Trying to get it to smell. I'm like, I can't smell it. I should have been more patient with this one, because now I smell it, and it is similar to Alien Goddess. I don't think the longevity is the best, but for how cheap this was, I think it was like $20. I would definitely buy that baby again. It smells like I said, a tropical beach summer vacation. I don't like the bottle that much. I mean, the color's pretty, but the fact that there's a rose makes no sense. There's no rose in this. It's like coconut. It's just, again, suntan lotion, tropical vacation. I freaking love it. This is 701 STTES. I don't know how to say it. Brazilian perfume, caramelized vanilla nut. It says it has white chocolate macadamia nut. This smells a lot like, some people say it smells a lot like Paris Corner's molten caramel. Cherry Rosa, Sol de Janeiro, 701 or 71. This is 701. This smells like buttered, hot, caramelized, salted popcorn. Would I buy it again? Probably not, because I feel like it's a little too photorealistic. So I mix it. I layer this with other things because I feel like it's so photorealistic, and I don't really care to smell too photorealistically like food, but it smells beautiful. It does smell very popcorny, very realistic. I like to layer it with this one. This is gorgeous. I have a backup, so would I buy this again? Yes. This is Coconut Lagoon, and at first I thought, oh, it's like coconut, put the lime in the coconut, like a pina colada. It's so simple. It's just coconut. It did seem simple when I first got it. This is Paris Corner, by the way. But this has evolved with time. It smells more sophisticated. It has florals in there. It looks like the bottle should be a lot more elegantly done. Even though this is a beautiful, beautiful bottle, it just seems like it's like a fun, photorealistic, coconutty perfume. It's not. It actually has a beautiful, sophisticated scent to it that's very fresh for summer. Again, like I said, it has some citrus in there. It is beautiful. Citrus, white florals, coconut. It's gorgeous. I love this. Some people don't like this one. I actually freaking love this. I might have a backup. So most definitely, I would buy it again if I didn't have a backup. Look at my dent. This is Ana Abayed Coral. And this is supposed to be, a dupe for Room 1015 Wave Child. Some people that have Wave Child, which I've never had it, I've never tried it, say that this is even better. At first, it smelled very much like a Jolly Rancher candy, and I was kind of bored with it. It smelled rather flat and one-dimensional because I'm like, okay, it smells like Jolly Rancher candy. But as I've had it, and as it has been sitting, similarly to Coconut Lagoon, it has gotten more sophisticated. I can smell other layers in here. I smell beautiful white florals and other fruits, and I just feel like it's so sweet and delicious for summer. I love it. Love it. Very, very, very sweet. Very sweet perfume. But once it kind of sits on your skin for a little bit, it just starts to like develop into this beautiful thing. I love it. Tusky Marina. Would I buy this again? No. I thought that at first this is very clean. I think it's like 3 notes. It's like, I think it's blackcurrant or blackberry, grapefruit, and like lily of the valley, and that's it. This is just very like clean girl. I can't even, hang on, let me spray a little here on my knee and see if I can smell it. This smells, I don't know, it smells like cucumber melon body splash from Bath and Body Works. That's kind of like the vibe that I got. Even though there's no melon or cucumber, that's what I'm reminded of. It's like cucumber melon. It's just like, okay, whatever. Like I don't love it, so no, I'm not gonna buy it up again. I don't even know if I'll get through it. I might have to sell it. Moving on. These are my whimsical, refined French perfumes. These are my Lolitas. These are Chopard, Guerlain, and more Guerlain. So this video is getting kind of long. Sweet, By Lolita Lampica, would I buy it again? Unfortunately, no. This isn't even the original cap. It comes with, this is a cap from another bottle because I bought this, sorry, my candle skills are the worst. This is a tester, and it just smells a little too synthetic and fake. There are better cherries out there. There are better perfumes out there. I thought, since I have always had a long-lasting love affair with my ever so beautiful Lolita Lampica, that I was gonna love sweet as well, but I don't. This is Lolita Lampica. This is like my third bottle that I've ever owned. I've been wearing this since I was in my early 20s. This I will always have in my collection. Always. This is a whimsical, sexy fairy. Beautiful, fruity, licorice, floral, cherry, freaking amazing sweets. Any man is gonna drool if he smells this on you. Love it. Lolita Land, I love it. Some people say it's a little too syrupy, too sweet. This is like peach Bellini syrup dessert. Similar to La Vie Belle. No, not La Vie Belle. I'm sorry. La Belle. A little bit. Not quite the same. But this is like in that vein. So if you like La Belle, this is kind of like that. But I love it. I would definitely buy that again if I ran out. Now, I have here my Mon Guerlain regular and intense. I have a backup because this is a tiny little bottle, as you can see. Look, it's like no bigger than my finger. Now, when this runs out, I do have the regular. But even when the regular runs out, I don't know if I'll buy the regular because it's redundant to have both. They're very similar, but this one is more intense. This is the intense version. It's just a little bit more of a heavier, stronger version of this. So I think I'd rather just have this because I like heavy, strong perfumes, even in the summer. So this is Mon Guerlain Intense. Would I buy Mon Guerlain Intense? Yes. The regular? No, just for the reason I just stated. This is Chopard. I actually have a little backup of it because I fell in love with it when I first got it, but now I kind of wish I didn't buy the backup. And it's used, so it doesn't have a cap. So when this one's over, I'm just gonna transfer this cap to that one. Because I was very impressed with it when I first got it. It is beautiful, very summery, but it's very similar to this one, which I'll get to in a minute, and I like this one better. And that's the only reason why I probably wouldn't buy this one again. But this is a beautiful perfume. It's not terrible. It's very, very pretty to have in the collection. I love the bottle. But I just don't reach for it as much as I thought I would. I loved it when I first sprayed it, and I don't reach for it as much. This is very similar, and I prefer that. We'll get to that in a minute. This is Chopard Love. I've considered selling it. It's a lovely collector's item, but it's too strong on the rose. It's not my cup of tea. I don't know if I would ever wear it, but the smell is just so fantastic and intoxicating. It's just not me. So I think it's a beautiful perfume. It's just not me. That's my issue with it. La Petite Robe Noire. This is like a cherry. It doesn't really, I don't feel like it lasted very long on me. I don't know. Maybe it was my nose. Maybe I went nose blind to it. When it runs out, will I buy it again? Probably not, because I have a ton of cherry options that I really love. And it's, you know, why am I going to pay that kind of money for something that I'm like, about? Moving on, more Mon Guerlains. Let's go straight to Terracotta Le Parfum. I learned about this from Marie Colette on YouTube. She talked about this one, how it has, and this is, it does smell like an expensive hotel lobby. It does smell like a rich woman on an expensive luxury tropical vacation on a beach somewhere. This has all the suntan sunscreen lotion vibes without smelling like suntan or sunscreen lotion at all. I don't know what I just said there, but basically that's what I'm getting. It reminds me of beach vacation without smelling literally like suntan lotion. It's got tiare flower. It's got, I think it has frangipani. It's so sophisticated and beautiful. And while this was kind of like in a similar realm, it's just a little bit lighter and more like watered down, whereas this is a little bit more sophisticated and grown up, and I prefer it. This is more nice for like a teenage girl or something maybe. Moving on, oh my God. Mon Guerlain L'Instant. Would I buy this again? It's expensive, but abso-freaking-lutely yes. I'm obsessed with this perfume. This smells so absolutely delicious, so freaking good. It's a weird mixture of a bunch of things. It's not gourmand, it's not vanilla, it's like florals, and there's like, I don't know, it's just, it's fresh. I want to say orangey. Oh, I just love it. I love it. I love it. Long and Long Insolence. Would I buy it again? I'm gonna say no. Why? Because while it is beautiful, it's very purple, very like purple candies, like violet candies, and it smells a little bit childish to me, childlike. Even though it is very, very sophisticated and pretty, I have to pick my battles here. You know, I would rather definitely have this and definitely have this. And I feel like this is just like, it's nice. It's not bad, but I'm not obsessed with it. So, Aqua Liguria. This I would buy again, this I would not. So this is Acqua Liguria Netari de Soleil. I don't know if you can see it there. I actually do have a backup bottle of that one. And this smells like being sun-kissed with orange juice, like literal, not orange juice, but like the juice of the orange when you squeeze it, pour it all over your skin with the sun and like ocean water. Like this is so freaking beautiful for summer. I love it. I've even worn it to bed. And then this one is a little too orangey. This is called Orange Soleil and it's just too Fanta-like. So don't like it. Not as sophisticated as this one. This one is way, way, way better. Moving on, let's go to this category. Sorry, you just saw my bros. I have La Vie, I keep butchering these names. La Belle by Jean Paul Gaultier. I love it. Would I buy it again? Yes, because I love it. I think it smells phenomenal. La Belle Perfume, I think it smells even better. If I could only pick one, maybe I would only get this one and not that one. But I like having both of them. Now this is Scandal, the regular. Not Scandal by Night, which is discontinued and too expensive. I bought this on Mercari. I don't know why I did it. Would I buy this again? No. It's just not as good as Scandal by Night. It's not bad, but it's just, again, it's not one that I love. Elisab, Nuit Noire. Would I buy it again? No, because it is such a strong, powerful, like rose, woody perfume. It smells like it's perfect for a place where it gets really cold and snows. And I live in South Florida and I just don't see how I'll ever be able to use it, but it's a beautiful perfume. It's got a matureness to it, so maybe that's probably the reason why as well. I don't feel like I'm that mature yet, but I think it's super cool. I think it's like perfect for a sophisticated rich woman that lives in a place where it snows and gets cold. Elisab Le Parfum, the regular, yes, I love it. It's beautiful. It's got like a jasmine, but I feel like I get like an anise vibe, but I don't think it has an anise note, but I love it. Girl of Now, at first I was like, no, but maybe. Now I'm gonna say maybe because it does have like a lot of almond, but like I feel like that's it. And like almondy and vanilla perfumes, there's like, it's missing something. It's missing a floral or a fruit or something. I feel like it falls rather flat. So I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna say maybe. Oh, my Hypnotic Poisons by Dior. I have the Eau de Toilette, Eau de Parfum, because I couldn't decide. Everybody said that they like this one better. Some people said they like that one better. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like the Eau de Parfum better. So I would definitely buy this again if it runs out. It's a classic. It's sophisticated. It's heavy on the almond. It's gourmandish, but like from the 80s and 90s. It's just vintage beauty. I don't care for the Eau de Toilette that much, so no, wouldn't buy that one again. Pure Poison, at first, I even made a video saying, oh, don't spend your money, it's overpriced. I take it back. This is a beautiful, clean, soapy jasmine perfume. I love it. Look at my dent, and I would definitely buy it again. This is Dior Addict. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I haven't even worn this yet because it's a very powdery perfume, but it has it's a weird scent. It's like powder in a weird, sort of bitter I don't know if I love this. I might even sell this. I'm not sure. I'm trying to give it a chance. So for now, it's a no. Here we have Alien Goddess and Alien Goddess Intense. Would I buy Alien Goddess again? No. Would I buy the Intense? Yes. Why? This doesn't last very long, even though it smells lovely, but this smells just as lovely. This is like regular Alien mixed with this, because this has the jasmine and the coconut and the bergamot and all that summery, vibe. But this is just a summery vibe without too much of the jasmine, and it just doesn't last. So I'd rather just have the Intense version. Then we have Chloe Nomad, which is this little guy right here. It's very similar to Mystique Bouquet, kind of a Velaya-ish sort of vibe. It has a little bit of jasmine in there too, but it's very like fresh fruit and just very citrusy, very much a freshy perfume, kind of forgettable. Would I buy it again? Probably not because of that reason, but I don't know. I'm gonna say maybe. I'm not gonna say no, I'm gonna say maybe because I really do like the perfume very much, but it is expensive for what you're getting really. Like for the profile, the scent profile. Then I have Jasmine Intense, right? Natural Jasmine Intense, something like that. It's an interesting perfume. I still don't know what to think of it. I feel like I like it, but I feel like I'm not sure that others like it, so it's a maybe. Then we have our Viktor and Rolf Flower Bomb collection. I have the original. I love it. I will always love it. So yes, I would buy Flower Bomb again. Tiger Lily. Freaking love it. Absolutely would buy it again. It's a summer vacation in a bottle. Ruby Orchid, no, I won't buy it again. It's just kind of like, it has a little bit of a nail acetone sort of smell mixed with like a weird kind of like flat vanilla. And I'm trying to get the name on there, but I can't get it to focus. But it's a little bit, forgettable. I wouldn't buy it again. These two, definitely. Miss Dior, we have our, oh my gosh, now I can't remember. I think this is the 2021 version, and this is the 2017 version. This is discontinued, hard to find. This is the best one. This is the best one. You heard Dior? Bring this one back. This is like, it's all right, forgettable. This is freaking beautiful. This is like Coco Mademoiselle, but like softer, sweeter, more pretty. It's just, I love it. Oh God, I love it. Then we have Armani C and Armani C Fiore. This is discontinued. I have a tiny amount in here. I bought this used. It's beautiful. It's kind of like Love Don't Be Shy mixed with some sort of a baby powdery musk. I did make a video about that recently, not long ago. And then this smells like rosé wine spilled on you. And you're just like, oh, I love that smell. I love them both. This is discontinued, would be very hard to find, so I probably won't buy it again, which is making me very reluctant to even use it. This I probably won't buy again because I have a fantastic dupe for it, even though I very much like this perfume. I don't feel like it lasts all that long. It doesn't project very strongly, but I do like the scent profile. I'm considering getting Boucheron Quatre and Rose. I've seen it talked about on some other influencers' videos. They say it's similar to this, so I might buy that when this runs out just to try that. I love the scent profile, but again, it doesn't last very long. Moving on to this whole category. Oh my God, you guys. Hang on a second. Let me take a break. I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. So up here we have a mixture of cheapies, not so cheapies, Middle Easterns, and then these are like cheap designer, and then the rest down here are Middle Eastern. So let's just go back to the Middle Eastern because that's what we were talking about in the beginning. I forgot about these. These are what I consider to be strictly like gourmand-ish Middle Eastern perfumes. All these are my coffee perfumes. We have Kamarakawa. This is actually my second bottle because my very first bottle, my daughter fell in love with it and she claimed ownership over it and decided to keep it. So I bought one for myself. Haven't been wearing this very much. I feel like it's a very winter and fall scent, which I plan to wear in the coming months. But I do like this one. Now, when it runs out, would I buy it again? Probably, I'm gonna say probably not. Why? The longer I've owned it and gotten to know it and gotten familiar with it, I feel like it has a slight masculineness that I'm not too thrilled about. Again, I don't like masculine perfumes for myself. I don't like to smell like that, but I feel like it smells very sexy. I feel like a man could totally pull this off. Maybe I'll buy it again because it is a beautiful scent. It just does smell a tad bit like a man's cologne to me, but it is very sweet. So I don't know. I'm gonna say maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll buy it again. I don't know. This is Shahur Intense. This is a coffee scent. I'm very much enjoying this. Very, very much enjoying this. But I don't know if I would buy it again. And the only reason I say it is because I don't want to be so redundant with my collection. Once things run out, I don't want to repurchase and have a collection that's still as big as what I currently have. So I'm narrowing it down by deciding to keep things that are similar to what I love, but like really hits the nail on the head. This is lovely, but what hits the nail on the head, meaning it's like this and like this, but better, is this one. This is the one I would definitely buy again and always keep in my collection as my favorite coffee perfume. This is Paris Corners Coffee Collection Caramel Macchiato. This is like Kamarakawa, but less masculine, slightly sweeter, and more coffee, similar to Shahur. So this is the winner of all my coffee perfumes. That's the one that I would definitely get again. This is what I have left. I consider to be my vanillas. I gave my Cream Velvet to my daughter because she fell in love with it. I gave my Lattafa Eclair to my daughter because she fell in love with it. So now all I have left here is Nyla Vanilla. But of Eclair, Cream Velvet, and Nyla Vanilla, for a simple vanilla, what would I buy again? It would probably be Cream Velvet. This is really pretty, but it doesn't last. It's a little bit floral, it's beautiful, but it's very fleeting, so I probably wouldn't buy it again. This is very similar to Her Confession. It's very milky, but I probably wouldn't buy it for that same reason. It's got that Blanche Bette, you know, milky, incensey, floral kind of weirdness that I'm like, sometimes I mix it with a coffee perfume and I enjoy it. But these are mostly like perfumes that I wear like at home because I love that coffee smell for when I wake up in the morning. But I don't want to smell like that all day. It's really weird. I don't know. Then these are very lemon, cream pie, sort of similar to Devotion by Dolce & Gabbana. This one's more sharp with the citrus, and this one's more creamy and milky. with the citrus, more pie-like. So I would probably get this one. This is Empire Victor by Cadlage. Very dessert gourmand lemon pie. And then this one's, like I said, is a little more sharp. This is Victoria by Lattafa. I probably would not buy this one again. Then we have back here, these two are very similar in my opinion. This is Paris Corners Minya. This is like Cherry Rosa 62. And this is Shagaf Oud Tonka, which is supposed to be by Swiss Arabian, which is supposed to be very similar to BDK's, what is it called? Velvet Tonka. I tried wearing this one today. I sprayed a little on myself and I thought I was gonna wear it. And I just do smell something slightly masculine in the deep dry down there. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the Tonka, but it is sweet and nutty, gourmandish. It's like hard to decide, is this good for summer or is this good for fall? Because it's got like a vibe of both. And then this one is like slightly, ever so slightly synthetic. There's a biscotti almond sort of, even though this is supposed to, I think this has pistachio, I'm not sure. But I get more of an almond, but it's a little bit synthetic. So out of these two, maybe I'm gonna say, I can't say which one I like better, because this one has a little bit of a masculine vibe and this one has a little bit of a synthetic vibe, but not as masculine. I don't think I would buy either of these again, even though I do plan to enjoy them while I have them. Soiree, very similar to Billie Eilish, very similar to Nebras. In my opinion, the exact same thing. I'm sorry if you disagree with me, let me know in the comments. I think this smells exactly identical to Nebras. So I sold Nebras because it wasn't as strong as this one. And I like this one better because it's stronger. However, I don't think I love the scent profile anymore. I'm not as obsessed about it anymore. It repulses me a little bit when I wear it. So I have a backup bottle of this and I don't know what to do with it. I think it's very sweet and beautiful, but it's just a little bit too, I don't know how to describe the sweetness. I mean, I'm smelling it now and I'm like, damn, that's not bad. Maybe I just need to revisit it. This is a maybe. Casablanca, I haven't fallen in love with it yet. I'm waiting because I see people on YouTube whose juice is like golden, deep golden. This is still like pee-pee yellow. And this smells not like apple pie, more like apples. My daughter didn't care for it. She likes Kamarakawa because she thinks it smells like angel share, which we tried together at Sephora and she fell in love with it. Kid has expensive taste. But she says this smells like McDonald's apple pies. And then I told her, what about this? She's like, no, it just kind of smells like apple. And I agree with her. There's a little bit of a screechiness here. So I'm hoping that this ages and matures to be better. Because right now, currently as it stands, it's a no for me. I wouldn't buy it again. Moving on to what I believe are some of the most gorgeous Middle Eastern bottles ever. This is Teriyak. I have Teriyak Intense in my closet of shame. I freaking hate it. It smells disgusting to me. It smells like gasoline. It smells masculine. I don't like it. I even tried it the other day to see if it got better. I didn't like it. This is the regular Teriyak. To me, this is far better, more feminine. Someone had said on YouTube that this is like a fruit basket drenched in gasoline. I get it. Sorry, smelling perfume. I get where they're coming from, but maybe it smells like gasoline to them because they didn't give the bottle time to sit, because I don't get much of a gasoline-ish note anymore. I do get something kind of like rubber tire, motor oil. Maybe that's what she means by it. Maybe it's the leather or suede, but it's like not too much where it's weird. It's not like too much where it's like bad. It's a very strong, very interesting perfume. I don't think it's a safe blind buy at all. I think you'd have to try this, see if you like it. I kind of like it, but it's like, again, it's one of those perfumes you have to be in the mood for. You have to really, really, really want to smell like this today. And somebody else had reviewed it and said it smells like you stuck your head in a leather box filled with rotten peaches and I don't know what else on top. I was like, Jesus Christ. I kind of like it. I made a little bit of a dent, but you know, I don't love it. So maybe I wouldn't buy it again. I'm not sure. Some people say it smells like La Belle. No, it does not. Would I buy this again? Yes, a freaking 1,000 times yes. This is Starwood Gold by Lattafa. This is supposed to be similar to YSL Libre Intense. I don't know. I don't remember. Maybe I did sample Libre Intense, but this is so freaking beautiful. Oh my God, it's sexy. It's sophisticated. It's grown up. It's woman. It's got lavender and vanilla. Now, with that said, when I purchased these, I was worried that these two were going to be the same. This is Angham, which is like Burberry Goddess, which is also lavender vanilla. But the difference here is that this is more lavender without being masculine. It just smells like this rich, perfumey scent with a hint of vanilla. This is more vanilla with a hint of a like aromatic lavender. So this is sweeter, more gourmand, and this is more like, it's heavier. It's more like an evening perfume. Like it's got a perfume scent to it. Whereas this, similar to Mon Guerlain in a way, because Mon Guerlain is also vanilla with lavender. I feel like Mon Guerlain, Burberry Goddess, Angham, and even this guy back here, Guess Seductive Noir, all have the same scent profile. Like they're all the same. I don't feel like you need all of them. Pick one. Some people will say that they're different. I don't feel like there's much of a difference. I have Burberry Goddess, I have Angham, I have Mon Guerlain, and I have Seductive Noir. That's why I think I would prefer to just get Mon Guerlain Intense, because that one's a little bit different. It's a little bit different than this. But if you have regular Mon Guerlain, if you have Guess Seductive Noir, which is right there, if you have Angham and you have Burberry Goddess, you have 4 of the same perfume. And I do. So, would I buy this again? I love the bottle. I love the perfume. Probably not until I run out of my original Burberry Goddess, because I have too much of it. And my original Mon Guerlain and my Guess Seductive Noir, which I gave away my gift. I had a backup bottle of this. I gave it away to my sister for Christmas time, or for, what was it? For Mother's Day. Because it's a beautiful perfume. It really is. I just have too much of the same thing. So if I run out of Burberry Goddess, I think I won't buy Burberry Goddess again, because it's so expensive, and I'd rather just have this. I like this. This is worth it. This is Rifacat. It's supposed to be a dupe for YSL Baby Cat. When I first got it, I kind of hated it. It had a weird Play-Doh rubber tire smell. But I've had it for a long time. This is just me playing with it, and it has gotten better. This has gotten better. That weird rubber smell is gone. It doesn't smell like Play-Doh anymore. It's a sophisticated, spicy vanilla. I feel like it could be unisex, but I feel like it doesn't lean too masculine for my preference and my taste. I actually do like it. I find it to be very sexy. This is like evening sexy woman, femme fatale. You want that guy to be like drooling and begging for you to walk all over him with your stiletto heels. This is what you're gonna wear. Now, along the same lines, similarly, is Frenetic Delicious, Amir, Paris Corner. I don't like this one that much. This is supposed to have like cherry and a whole bunch of other nice stuff, but to me it smells like baby powder. It's really weird. It's really weird. All I get is baby powder. I'm not getting everything else that the notes are saying. I don't know if maybe just my nose can't pick up on those specific chemicals that they use to make the perfume. I don't know, but I'm just not super duper impressed. I thought it was going to be similar to Baby Cat when I first got it. They even look very similar, as you can tell. They smell a little bit similar in the vanilla vibe, but this has like a light blue, baby blue sort of like scent there. And it's just like, okay, it's all right. Moving on. A Theory. 1,000 freaking times yes. This smells exactly like Gucci Flora Gorgeous Orchid, which is very expensive, and I adore. The bottle I think is ugly. I don't love this whole honeycomb shebang that they got going on here, but the scent is so freaking beautiful. I would definitely buy that again. Not gonna buy Gucci again because Gucci's expensive. Definitely will buy that again. Moussaman White. I have this bottle, and I had a backup bottle that I gave to my mom because she fell in love with it. I very much like this perfume, very much. It's sophisticated. It's coconut, bergamot, but yet not coconut like any other coconut that I've described here today in that sort of sunscreen summer vacation way. I get this weird, when I first smell this and I put it to my nose, I smell a leather shoe store. Like leather shoes, leather purses and shoes. But when you spray it on, you don't smell like a bunch of leather purses and shoes. You don't smell like leather. All the other stuff comes out, the coconut and the bergamot, and it smells very rich, woman, sophisticated. But when I put my nose to it, the smell of leather shoes throws me off a little bit, and it's like, I don't know if I want to I don't know if I want to smell like that today. But I've gotten so many compliments wearing this, so it's like, I think maybe I'll buy this again if it runs out. I gave my mother my backup. We'll see how much I wear it, how much I adore it, how much I miss it. I'm not going to say yes, and I'm not going to say no. I'm going to say maybe. Probably leaning towards a yes, because I feel like this is just really, really, really sophisticated. Beautiful. And the bottle's gorgeous. This is a dupe for L'Interdit by Givenchy. This is Fakar Rose by Lattafa. And it's an identical dupe. So would I buy this again? Yes. I have a backup bottle, and I have L'Interdit. So I don't need to buy it anytime soon. But if I run out of all of it, I'll just buy this again if it still exists instead of laying to deep, because again, Givenchy is expensive. Is the Givenchy bottle prettier in my opinion? Yes, I do like that bottle better, but the scent is exactly the same. Exactly the same. Very tuberose, not like My Way, a little bit like not like this. Some people say that it's like YSL Lieb. I don't think it's like YSL Lieb. Some people say it's like My Way. It's its own thing, but I like the perfume very much. The Kingdom by Lattafa. This is supposed to be similar to Wedding Silk Santal. Some people say it's similar to Cara Felicity. I kind of like this. I do like this. I don't like the quality of the bottle. I don't know if you can see how it's like kind of damaged. I don't know. I like the scent profile. I don't know if I want to spend the money on Wedding Silk Santal. Maybe I'll try Cara Felicity next. The bottle's pretty, but I have like a rhinestone here that half of it chipped off and broke. More than half of it. It's hard to see. I don't know why it's so hard to zoom in. Maybe if I just zoom as opposed to like getting closer. Yeah. Yeah, see? That's hard to see. And then it's just, the smell's beautiful, but the quality of this bottle really bothers me. And we all know about my bottle bias, so I don't know. We'll see. That's a maybe. I have a backup bottle of this, so if I ever were to run out, I would have bought a bottle if I didn't already have a backup bottle. This is Fursan White by Carrelage. Some people say it's masculine. I get it, but it's not too masculine for me. There's perfumes that I don't want because I feel like they smell too masculine. This is not a sweet perfume. So, but it's not sweet enough that I don't like it, because I don't like perfumes that are not sweet enough. I like sweetness in my perfumes, but it's not too sweet. So maybe if you like layer it with a vanilla if you want it to be more sweet. This is a coconut fresh breeze. Oh, it's just so beautiful. I love this. I definitely 100 times yes. This is Fakama dupe for Love Don't Be Shy, which I love, is one of my signature perfumes. I'm almost done with it. I have so many other. I have another dupe for Love Don't Be Shy. It's Riffs Chow. I have the original Love Don't Be Shy, which we'll go over in a little bit. Would I buy this again? Maybe, because I shouldn't have bought the original Love Don't Be Shy. I feel like it's overpriced. It doesn't last very long. And I should have just stuck to this. You know, I have so much of this. I have this. I have a backup bottle of this. I have that. And I have the original Love Don't Be Shy. It's embarrassing how much of this scent profile I bought. So needless to say, yes, I love that scent profile. I would buy it again. I don't need to, but if I didn't have more of it, I would. December Vanilla. We'll see how I feel about this now when the Christmas time comes. I haven't worn this much. When I first got it, I was very impressed by it. I thought it was beautiful. It lasts ages. If you spray this on your clothes and you don't wash your clothes, it will never come out. Like, I don't know how many months have to go by, perhaps. Luckily, I don't let my dirty clothes pile up for months, so I wash it. This is very strong. They say this is similar to a Kayali. I'm trying to remember the name of it now. Oh, it's like a potpourri sort of. What is it? I don't remember. This has a lot of patchouli. Hang on, I gotta sneeze again. Oh, excuse me. This has a lot of patchouli. If you don't like patchouli, you may not like this, but it's got rum. It's like potpourri, vanilla, rum, patchouli. It's very, very, very strong, but it's so unique. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna run out of that anytime soon. I don't know if I'm gonna buy that again, to be quite honest. Liam Gray. What can I say about Liam Gray? This got so much hype. So much hype. So much hype. And while you are beautiful, and I did try the original Gris Charnel by BDK, and you are an exact replica, you're a little bit masculine for my flavor, for my taste. I think this would smell lovely on a man, but I don't have a boyfriend. So otherwise, he would be wearing it. Oh, this smells so good for a man, but it smells masculine. I'm sorry. Like, I don't want to wear it. I feel like it smells too masculine. I've worn it. It smells really pretty, but I think it would smell really, really good on a guy. So maybe I'll gift it to my dad or something. I don't know. It's a shame because it's a beautiful, beautiful scent profile. And I know it's meant to be a unisex, but it's just a little too masculine for me. Remember I said that some people say, which ones did they say that was a little bit masculine? Which one? People said, oh, it's kind of masculine. And I'm like, it's not too masculine for me. Which one was it? Was it that one? I don't know. This is too masculine for me. So for now, it just sits there. Anyway, moving on to my affordable designer perfumes. Let's start with our Mauboussin. This is similar to Armani My Way. It's called My Twist. Get it? Haha. It's a little different from Iman by Lattafa, which I showed you earlier. I just realized the S is backwards. Huh. I never realized that before. My Twist. Okay. This is similar to My Way by Armani, and Lattafa's Iman, that blue suede bottle, is similar to, but that one is more similar to My Way because I've tried the sample of My Way. It's stronger on the bergamot, whereas this is a little bit stronger on the tuberose. So it's slightly sweeter, less citrus. So if you feel that Iman, if you feel that Iman or My Way is a little too strong on the bergamot and citrus, and you like more tuberose, this is more tuberosey. Would I buy it again? Probably not, because I don't feel like I love tuberose as much as I thought I was going to. So remember, in this perfume journey, some of the things I may have said that I loved in the beginning, I may not love anymore, because you know, I'm learning. My palette is learning and growing and evolving and changing. This is Mauboussin à la Folie. It's supposed to be similar to Lancôme La Nuit Trésor. I have it. No, it's not similar. This is very different. This is very girly pop. It's caramel, champagne, and raspberry. I love it. Will I buy it again? Most likely, yes. I'm not going to say 100% yes, because I have such a big collection, and I don't know if I need it in my collection, but I am enjoying it very much. I have this, and I have another bottle that I found on Mercari. So needless to say, I would buy this again. This is a very musky, baby powdery perfume. And I feel like every collection should have something like that. It's like perfect for fresh out of the shower. I like it very much. Oh, I forgot to show you the name of it. It's called, it's a French word, French phrase. A story of a sensual woman, in my opinion, is that what it translates to? But une histoire de femme sensuelle. I don't speak French, so I like it very much. This is the one that I said is similar to Armani C. This is this is Mauboussin. Promise Me. Sorry, you're looking at my toilet. I like it very much. It smells like red wine. I have to be in the mood to wear it because, again, it's very particular. But at first I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it, and then look at the dent. I do like it. Instead of buying Armani C, which is very expensive, I think I'd rather just have this one. I almost bought, there's an intense version, but I didn't buy it. This is so cute. Looks like a lock. It spins and everything. It's adorable. I didn't buy the intense one because I'm just like, I have so many perfumes and it's going to be a blind buy, and what if I don't love it? If you're familiar with this line and you have the intense, please let me know in the comments what you think of it. Now this is another Mauboussin. It's called Mauboussin Pour L. That's it. That's all it's called. So it has the name Mauboussin right there. And down at the bottom, oh no, not Pour L, Elixir, Mauboussin Elixir. So there's a regular, and then there's like a rosy one, and then there's this one. I don't like the other two. This is the best one, and it smells exactly, if not better, in my opinion, than La Vie est Belle. This is better than La Vie est Belle. So before you go spending $180 or whatever La Vie est Belle costs, give this one a shot. This is like 20-something dollars. Caramel, delicious, La Vie est Belle-ish style perfume. Another one that's like La Vie est Belle, I'm going to go over now, is my Royal Marina perfumes. This is Royal Marina, and it's called Princess Marina. It's hard to see. Princess Marina de Bourbon. Look at that dust. This is very similar also to La Vie est Belle. And if you know, you know. You have to be in the mood for La Vie est Belle. You either love it or you don't love it. I kind of like it. Don't love it. Don't hate it. I like it. This is very similar, and if not better, than La Belle by Jean Paul Gaultier. I feel like it's better because it doesn't have that vetiver and leather note. It's just very sweet. It's like the sweet part of La Belle. I love this perfume. Do I have a backup? No. Would I buy it again if it runs out? Maybe. I like it very much. I don't think it lasts that long or has much of a sillage. I'm not sure yet, but I very much like it. Robert Cavalli Signature. I don't think I've worn this out yet at all. What you see here is me wearing it at home, giving it a shot. It's just got this very 90s and 80s vanilla, kind of vintage vanilla vibe that I'm not so sure that I love. So I might sell this. I'm not sure yet. I just want to give it a chance. I have not worn this enough to really know if I love it. Now this one's interesting. This is Florence by Roberto Cavalli as well. And it opens very like ambery, sweet amber, but then it dries down kind of like clean, freshy baby powder, which is weird. It doesn't stay consistent. It's like a perfume that just transforms, like a mood ring. It's like mood perfume. I don't know. And here we have Amo Ferragamo. This is the one that smells like lemon pie, which should be in this category because it smells so similar. I feel like this is better than that. This is better than Devotion. It's lighter, airier, more fresh. I don't think it lasts as long, but it's got like a lemon cream pie, dessert vanilla, sort of slightly floral. Very pretty perfume. I like that one a lot. And then this is like for all the freshy girls who need something refreshing that's just clean and peony, and I think this has is it Campari? Yuzu or something like that. Grapefruit. It's just so fresh, citrus, and clean that if you're a freshie, this is called Flowerful. I don't know if you can see it right there. If you like that, I like that sometimes, like when I feel hot and I want something refreshing. And then we have Amo Ferragamo Signorina, and then we have Amo Ferragamo Signorina Unica. This is similar vibes to Victor & Rolf's Flower Bomb, but a little bit more innocent, more for a teenage girl, more for, you know, it's just a little less, not as patchouli, and just sweeter, you know. I like it very much. I have a backup, so yes, I would buy that again. And I forgot to mention if I would buy these again. Since I already have this one and I have this one, I don't know if I would buy those again at all because I'm not sure if I'm gonna miss having the Via Belle in my life. Style, yes. I don't know, probably not. I don't know, probably not. Probably yes. Maybe not sure how much. Sometimes I crave a freshie and this one always comes in for the win. So maybe yes. Unica is like orange panna cotta. It's like a sweet gourmand dessert with orange. Oh my god, this one is an absolute yes as well. I have a backup of that. So yes and yes. Now up to the very last layer up here. And then we're gonna go over there to that whole section. But for now, we're here. So this is supposed to be like Memo Sintra. This has got that Love Don't Be Shy, marshmallowy, orange blossom DNA with a hint of a green note. At first, I was like, ooh, interesting. But then I was like, it's kind of strong. And I didn't like it. And then one day I woke up craving this exact perfume. I wanted that orange blossomy Love Don't Be Shy with that fresh, vibrant greenness. And I wore it all day at home and I enjoyed it. But it's one of those perfumes, like I've said for a few other perfumes, that as the day progresses, if this is your perfume of the day, you'll love it for a while and then you'll be like kind of sick of it. Kind of like I said about Hibisco Narvada by Paris Corner. It's strong like that. So it's like, be prepared for something that you may, after a couple hours, be like, I don't want to smell this anymore. Well, too bad. You're going to smell it because it's very strong. This is another dupe for Love Don't Be Shy. Chow Riffs. Excellent dupe. If you would like Love Don't Be Shy, this is pretty good. I can't complain about it. Marshmallow, orange blossom, sweet candy. Look at the dent. This is Musk Collection Tahara Vanilla by Gulf Orchid. Look at that dent. This is almost done. Will I buy it again? I don't know because I have so many perfumes for me to be going out and buying more. And it smells very similar to this guy. But if I didn't have so many perfumes and I didn't have that powdery one, definitely I would buy it again. Because this baby powder smell that smells slightly vanilla-ish, at first I was like, whatever. I love it. This is so comforting for bed. So when this runs out, I'm going to use up that one because it's similar. And I have another one of that one. When those all run out, I may just buy this again because that one is getting hard to find. So moving on. We did these three. Guess Seductive Noir. We talked about it earlier slightly. It is similar to Mon Guerlain. Now, Mon Guerlain is Mon Guerlain. A Guerlain perfume is just done so smoothly, but this is a great cheapy alternative that smells very, very similar, and it's dusty. Would I buy it again? I don't know, because I have already Mon Guerlain. I have Burberry Goddess. I have Angham. Those are all vanilla lavenders. This doesn't have lavender. I think it has sage, but it smells very similar anyway. So I just have so much of the same thing. But if you want a Mon Guerlain, Burberry Goddess-ish sort of vanilla lavender vibe, this is a good cheap alternative. It's like $20. This is very similar to Carolina Herrera Good Girl. Very similar to Black Opium. This is Guess Bella Vita. You're gonna love it or hate it, because Carolina Herrera and Black Opium have that vibe of like white florals with like a weird coffee note kind of mixture. It's, if you know, you know. If you know Carolina Herrera Good Girl, people either love it or they hate it. I like it. It's a very cheap, good alternative. Black Opium has a slight more sophistication, but I prefer Black Opium Le Perfume, which unfortunately I didn't buy the full bottle of. So I don't know if I would buy this again, because I have Black Opium and I had Carolina Herrera Good Girl, a small travel size. I used it up, but I don't like it. I don't think I'll buy it again. This is better. So this, I would probably get this instead of Carolina Herrera Good Girl. But it's an acquired taste. I don't think everybody would love it. This is my amazing dupe for Alien Goddess, Splendid Bronze by Zara. I have a backup of it. I think it smells freaking beautiful. It is an acquired taste. It's a little strong. Similarly to like what I said about this one, and Hibisco Narvara. It's a commitment, and it's a strong commitment, and you may get sick of it. But if you love Alien and you're an Alien girl, you're gonna love this. I have a backup. So would I buy it again? Yeah, because I have a backup. Obviously, I would buy it again. I bought this after only having a tiny 30 ml because I love it so much. This is Idol Nectar. This has the popcorn note. It's got that beautiful iridescent bottle. This smells so freaking good. Would I buy this again? 1,000 times over and over and over. Yes. Ariana Grande, this is my bad day perfume. If I have to go to a funeral one day, this is what I'm gonna wear. Why? This is Cloud 2.0. It's not Cloud, but Cloud is supposed to be similar to Baccarat Rouge. I kind of hate Baccarat Rouge, but this is slightly different, so it's a little bit better. So I don't hate it, and I don't love it. And I don't get rid of it because it's my bad day perfume. I don't want to have something awful, like I have to go to someone's funeral or something like that, and then the perfume that I wore, let's say it's this one, is now forever tarnished with the memory, because perfume and music and sights and smells, and well, not sights, but smells and sounds very much like to grab onto memories. So I'm keeping that for a rainy day. Cabotine Rosalie, very similar to Guerlain L'Instant, which we talked about earlier over here. It's not identical, but it's similar and it's cheapy. So when this runs out, I might buy it again. I might want to go through some of what I have first, but I really like this. So this is one that I would keep on my list for repurchase when it runs out. Mont Blanc Signature. It's a little bit like a milky, it's weird to say this, milky citrus, because it's not, I say it's weird to say because it's not anything like this. This one is a little bit odd. I like it. I wore it once. I just don't think I love it. So I don't think I would wear it a lot. So I don't think I would buy it again. That's it. Not a bad perfume, but I don't love it. Same thing with this one. It's very fresh, aquatic, citrusy in the opening, and then it dries down to be kind of like a dessert cake, which again, similar to Florence. That's weird to me. It like completely morphs. It changes. It's weird. It's like an oceanic, aquatic scent with pie or with cake or tiramisu or something. It's kind of weird. Coming to this front row, we have Chloe. This is a real sterling silver bottle. And as you can see, it is tarnishing, which they say that's a normal process for silver. This is a fresh, watery, light, easy, rosy perfume. Rose, like rose baby water. That's what this smells like. Super pure, super clean, super easy. If you don't like rose, you're not gonna like it, because rose is the main star. Would I buy it again? Probably not, because for what it is, it's expensive, and I have a ton of other rose perfumes. La Ligue de Perfume. This is a steal. This is dirt cheap, and it reminds me of YSL Le Parfum. It's not exactly like YSL Le Parfum, but it's similar to it. This is very sophisticated, very aromatic, spicy vanilla. And I think for the price, this is a steal. It's a beautiful bottle. So yes, I think I would buy that one again. Dupe for MFK what's it called? MFK Gentle Gold. Gentle Fluidity Gold. This is Barakat by Fragrance World Gentle Gold. And I don't know. It has a hint of masculinity. Hint of a Play-Doh-iness, kind of like rice, kind of starchy, slightly salty sour. Probably not. I probably won't buy this again. I almost got rid of it, and then I smelled it again one day, and I was like, ooh, it actually smells really nice, but I don't reach for it that much, so I don't know if I'll buy it again. I'm not gonna buy this again because this is discontinued, and if you want to buy it again, there's people on the internet who think they're crazy and want to sell it for ridiculous prices. Hilary Duff's With Love. I bought it for nostalgic purposes because I used to have a bottle of this when I was younger, and I love it. It's beautiful. It's a very unique scent. It's got mangosteen. It's very weird perfume, but beautiful. But I won't buy it again because it's discontinued, and whatever's left on the market is very expensive. Pure Excess by Paco Rabanne. I like this. It's got a popcorn note in it. Whoops. I like it very much. Kind of starchy with a popcorn note. There's not a lot of fruits or florals in there, so it's kind of like it's missing something. So it's not bad, but it's not great, so I won't buy it again. The answer is no. I really like this. This is Luck by Avon, and this smells very peachy, very refreshing, very vibrant, very nice. It's a little bit, I feel like not everybody would like that, but I like it. So when this one's out, maybe, because it's very cheap. It's like $20. Easy to get my hands on it, and it smells very fresh and clean for after the shower. Moving on to this collection. This is like a collection here that I love, okay? Talked about this one on a story the other day. Narciso Rodriguez Musk Noir Rose. Will I buy this again? Abso-freaking-lutely 1,000 times. Yes, I actually have a backup bottle of this. This is like a rosy, berry, musky, powdery, delicious, freaking amazing. Even though it has the name Rose, there's not a whole lot of rose, but this is beautiful, okay? Love it. Compliments like crazy. This is fairly new to my collection. I've recently talked about this. Michael Kors Super Gorgeous. I absolutely love this. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's almost like summer and fall all wrapped in one. Like if you look at the notes, there's like ylang ylang and like amber, or is there amber? What is it? Sandalwood? I don't remember. This is just so freaking delicious. Absolutely yes. Love Don't Be Shy by Killian. I don't know why I bought this. Silly me. I was so obsessed with the whole scent profile. I'm like, I have to have the original. This doesn't last very long. I love the scent profile, and I have fantastic dupes of it. Why did I need the original? I don't freaking know. It's still full, but would I buy it again? Absolutely not. Way overpriced for how long it lasts when there's so many good dupes out there. La Nuit Trésor by Lancôme. Smells like berries. It's a little bit dated. Would I buy it again? No. But am I enjoying it? Yes. And I think this is discontinued if I'm not mistaken. So it's a little pricey, and I just don't think I would want to buy it again. Olympia, I'm not sure I would want to buy it again either. I'm going to enjoy it. It is a unique sort of spicy vanilla. It's got a very unique scent, but I don't think I love it. I think it's a like. Bronze Goddess, Estee Lauder. Absolutely yes, 100%. This is Rich Woman on a Vacation. I love this perfume. Very similar to that one. Sorry, my room is messy. Remember that one? Terracotta Le Parfum? It's similar. It's similar. So either that one or this one, but I love this scent profile. This is called Neroli Blanc. I don't even know the name of the maker. It's very strong on the neroli. Very citrus, very bright, a little bit syrupy, a little bit powdery, which is kind of strange to say. I don't know if I'll buy this again because it's very, very expensive. I don't wear it a whole lot, but I do like the smell. So probably I won't buy it again, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Kayali Vanilla 28. I love this. I think it's very, very good. Some people say it's overhyped. I don't think it's overhyped. I think it's a beautiful vanilla scent, and I would definitely want to buy this again, but I'd probably rather just buy the dupe. There's a dupe called Alicia, which they say is just as good, and this is very overpriced in my opinion for what you're getting, so I'll just buy the dupe. This is Laura Biagiotti. I don't know how to say that, but the name, oh, there's another name for it that is not written on here. Ambrosia Aurera. I think it's down there. Ambrosia Aurea. I don't know. I love this, but it was pricey. It was like $90. Hard to find. Found it on eBay, so I don't know if I would buy it again. But it's just like a very delicious orange creamsicle. I love it. It smells so freaking good, but it is expensive. Finally, this is my travels. We'll see if we go over the travels. Let's go over this very last tower here. So I have here Versace Crystal Noir. This is the Perfume, and I have the regular Eau de Toilette one, but I think I'm gonna gift the Eau de Toilette to my mother because they smell almost identical, guys. Like, I tried to find the difference, distinguish the difference between these, and it was very, very, very hard because they're almost the same. But I slightly like the Perfume one better. I don't know what it is, so I'm gonna keep that one for myself. Also because it's a tester and it's got all this ugly stuff written in the back and the box is ugly. And then the regular one is not a tester and it comes in a beautiful box. So I'm gonna gift that to her for Christmas because I don't need both, but I definitely like that. And if it ever runs out, I think I would want it again, but I think I'm gonna go through it very slowly because it's a very strong perfume. This is YSL Le Parfum. I love this. I do have a bottle that was gifted to me by a relative, and I love this perfume. So yes, if I didn't have a backup, I bought this on Mercari for like $19. I did use some of it. It was a little bit more full, but it was already like a third of the way down. So if I didn't have that, I would definitely want a full bottle, but I do have a full bottle. So yes, that one's a yes. This one is a no. Why? Because when I tried Black Opium, this is Black Opium, the regular, but when I tried Le Parfum, I fell in love. And I wish I had bought Le Parfum instead of this one. This is not bad. I've worn it very little, as you can see, it's still full, but I wish I had gotten Le Parfum instead of this one. It's better. So I would not buy this again. I would rather just buy the Le Parfum. I do have a small, see that tube all the way in the back? That one? That is a sample of Le Parfum. This is YSL Mon Paris Intense Mint. Would I buy it again? No. Do I get compliments? Yes. Why won't I buy it again? Because I tried the original on a small sample and I liked it better. This has like a raspberry note, but I just don't love it as much as I liked the original better. Would I buy the original? Maybe. I mean, I liked it better, but I'm not gonna say I'm crazy about that one either. I'm gonna wear this. I'm gonna use it. It is pretty, but I don't know if I would buy it again because I just don't love it enough. Dolce & Gabbana Garden. This is very surprisingly nothing like a flower garden at all. There's nothing floral really, in my opinion. This is very milky. I think it's got like coconut milk or almond milk or something. It's interesting. It's definitely very foody. Would I buy it again? I don't know. I'm gonna say probably not because I don't wear this that much either. I feel like it can get repulsive very quickly, but I do think it smells very beautiful. So maybe we'll see if I change my mind. This is relatively new to my collection. This is Dolce & Gabbana The One, and I absolutely adore it. It is like the summer version, and then here we have the only one, which is the fall version. This is like peach, fruits, flowers, bright citrus, perfect for like a daytime summer. And then this is more, it does have like a violets and like coffee and like caramel, and it's just deeper and richer and heavier, more winter, fall, evening. So similar to this one, Dolce & Gabbana The One, we come to My Burberry, which has got that same similar sort of very crisp, fresh florals, but also like lots of citrus and lots of fruits. It's very refreshing. I like that one very much. I've had this since 2022. So would I buy it again? I don't know yet. I don't know because I feel like it's taken me very long to get through it. This one definitely, and this one I have a backup of, so the answer is obviously yes. My Burberry, I'm sorry, not My Burberry. Burberry Goddess, like I said, is very similar to Angham. I dropped my cap a few months ago, and as you can see, it broke, and that has me very, very upset. So it's broken back there. This is very similar to Angham, but for the price, I think I'd rather just pay for Angham. So I probably won't buy that again, even though I love that perfume. Angham is too good of a dupe to like spend so much money. Then we have Chanel Gabrielle Essence, and we have Chanel Gabrielle the regular. This one got complimented by a coworker the other day. He was asking what I was wearing. This smells really nice. I thought I was wearing Essence, and then I looked at the bottle. I'm like, oh, I grabbed the wrong one. It's the regular. So this is actually very, very beautiful. But I have another bottle of this one because this is tiny, as you can see how little it is in my hand. I love the Essence. It's just a little bit more of a tropical, summery beach vacation version of Gabrielle, but Gabrielle is a beautiful, beautiful, sophisticated perfume. It's a little bit on a softer, lighter, similar vibe to Coco Mademoiselle. So if you don't like Coco Mademoiselle because you think it's a little bit powerful, you might like Gabrielle. It's a lot nicer, more, just more citrus and freshy and clean. This is a little bit more woody. It has some orange. It's just a little bit more of a statement maker. I think it has jasmine. This is a classic in my opinion. I love Coco Chanel. I will always have, Coco Mademoiselle, I will always have that in my collection. So yes, that one I would have again. And maybe these as well. Both of these are beautiful. And then we have Coco Noir, which is like a deeper, richer, more nighttime version of Coco Mademoiselle. I think I would have all of these in my collection at all times. They're just so sophisticated and beautiful. Gucci Flora Gorgeous Orchid, like we talked about earlier, is very similar to Ethereal. So would I buy it again? I don't know. Probably not. Too expensive when Ethereal is just as good. Gucci Guilty Intense. Yes, 1,000 times yes. This is a tiny, tiny, tiny bottle, as you can see. And I have a backup of the same size. I love this perfume. Talked about it recently on my channel. It is amazing. I would definitely want it again. L'Interdit, I love it, but it's expensive, and the dupe from Lattafa is just as good, so I probably won't buy it again. Haute Couture, I bought this out of nostalgia because I used to have an old bottle of Haute Couture, but would I buy it again? I don't know, because I feel like the reformulation is slightly different than what it used to be, but maybe. I'm leaning to maybe yes, because I do really very much like that perfume. Then here we have a relatively new one to my collection. I'm not sure if I've reviewed this on my channel yet. This is Valentino Voce Viva. Voce Viva? Is it? I don't remember. I'm still getting to know this one, but I very much like it. It's on the same kind of vein as Jimmy Choo, I Want You. Less powerful and strong than this one. So if this is too strong for you, you might like this one, but I like them both. So I think I would buy this one again because I very much like it. And I think I would buy this one again because I very much love this. This is very, very strong. Peach, flower, floral, orange, just it's perfect for a hot summer day, but it is a little bit heavy, syrupy, might be a little bit too powerful. Jimmy Choo Illicit, I feel like it's supposed to be similar to like an angel share kind of vibe, but I can barely smell it. This is one of the perfumes that still eludes me till this day. I wear it, I smell slight hint of something, and then it's gone. I don't know what's going on with this one. I can't quite smell it enough to tell you what I think of it. And then we have Valentino Extra Dose. I paid full price for this. I was so excited when I first tried it and I ordered it, and now I'm kind of like, I don't know. It's rum and vanilla and it's delicious, but it's a little bit too heavy. Maybe for the winter. It's supposed to be like a summery vibe, I think. I don't know. There's something to it that's just a little bit, just a tad bit nauseating. So that's that. And then we have our travel size. This is just a little tiny travel dabber of Viktor & Rolf Flower Bomb. Tiger Lily, right? That's the Tiger Lily one? Yeah, I think so. And then we have Scandal by Night, the OG, which is how I know that my dupe smells perfect because it's just like it. And then I can't get that one. It's a little hard to reach. That is Le Parfum by Black Opium, Le Parfum. And then we have, oh, sorry, let's put these little guys back. We have a bunch of little samples here that I haven't really tried yet. And then this is a Juliana's perfume. It's called A Night to Remember, and it's another dupe for, of course, Love Don't Be Shy. Which I just grabbed from right over there. And then this is an old sample. Oh, this Carolina Good Girl. It's almost done. Like, this perfume is like, hang on, let me see if I can get it out. See? Almost done. And I have another from microperfumes.com, same size as this, of Coco Mademoiselle, that's like in my bag. This is just an atomizer that I bought, and I filled it with a bunch of random samples just to mix for fun, make my own little Frankenstein perfume. Samples of perfumes that I feel like are all very similar in profile, but I don't plan to buy any of them. This is Viktor & Rolf Flower Bomb Extreme. This smells like cotton candy. It's so freaking sweet, it'll give you a toothache. Then we have the regular Flower Bomb. Again, these are my travels. And then we have Tiger Lily. And then we have Ruby Orchid. And then we have Valentino Born Aroma Extra Dose, which is that one.
And then we have Prada Paradox, which I love. I want to buy this one day, but I'm trying to save money and not spend so much. But one day I would like to have it, the full size. Jimmy Choo I Want Choo. This is how I learned that I loved it so much that I went ahead and bought the full size bottle. And then finally we come down to our Kayali Vanilla 20 travel size, which I love that perfume. And that's how I learned that I loved it so much that I wanted the full size bottle. That's it for today's video, guys. It's so long. I'm so tired. It's late. It's getting late and I need to take a shower. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Please hit like and subscribe. Bye.